Travellers get about just everywhere in the world these days. But I guess one of the countries that still receives very few tourists is North Korea. Now you might be saying, and no wonder. But in fact, in recent years, North Korea has opened up to a limited number of reasonably carefully screened tourists. So when I was planning where I wanted to go next, I thought, why not? Because for many people, visiting somewhere that's been out of bounds for a long time is a fascination all on its own. And in fact, North Korea has a lot to offer visitors. It has some of the best mountain and natural scenery in all of Northeast Asia. And for those who are willing to abide by the rules, and there are certain rules to do with going to North Korea, I think it's going to be a fascinating insight into a country that we know very little about, and what we do know about is all negative. Sure, we're only going to see what the authorities want us to see, but I'm sure it's still going to be very revealing and very fascinating. And certainly when you get home from visiting North Korea, you're sure going to be able to say to people that you've been somewhere that they almost certainly haven't been. We're going to spend about 10 days in North Korea. We're going to start in Beijing in China, which is where we have to get our visas for North Korea. But instead of just going straight into North Korea from there, we're actually going to go into Inner Mongolia, the part of Mongolia that's actually included in China, which I think will also be a really interesting part of the tour. We're going to go out and stay a night in a yurt camp, see what the nomads of Inner Mongolia live like, before we head in to what has been the forbidden country of North Korea. It's going to be really, really interesting, and something that you'll have a lot to talk about when you get home.